to Dr. Nuning Nuraini as the head of undergraduate program in Mathematics ITB, Dr. Novriana Sumarti as the head of undergraduate program in Actuarial Sciences ITB, Dr. Kresna Imaduddin Ahmad Syuhada as the head of master program in mathematics and also doctoral programs in mathematics ITB, and Dr. Rinovia Simanjuntak as the head of master program in mathematics on teaching, master program in computational sciences, and also master program in actuarial sciences ITB.
And then, welcome to all research groups representatives in the graduate programs in mathematics. Professor Hendra Gunawan from the Analysis and Geometry Research Group, Dr. Muhtadi Intan Detina from the Algebra Research Group, Professor Sri Rejeki Puja Prasetya from the Industrial and Financial Mathematics Research Group, Dr. Joko Supriyanto from the Combinatorial Mathematics Research Group, and Dr. Sandi Vantika from the Statistics Research Group. Not to forget, welcome to our faculty members attending this webinar, and finally, our warm welcome to all participants of this webinar.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, DAAD, the German Academic Exchange Service, is a program which aims at fostering strong, internationally oriented higher education systems in Southeast Asia with the capacity to contribute to sustainable development. To this end, scholarships are granted for development-related master and or doctoral studies for individuals who plan to pursue a career in teaching and also research at a higher education institution in Southeast Asia.
The agenda for today's webinar will consist of an opening statement from our Dean of Faculty, brief introduction to the DAAD scholarships from our faculty, which will be followed with a short presentation from each research group's representative. The Q&A session will be provided at certain times. The webinar will roughly take 120 minutes.
Then, without any further ado, we would like to invite Professor Wahyu Srigutomo as the Dean of the Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, ITB, to give his welcoming speech. Professor Wahyu, you might take your time.
Okay, thank you, Devi. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Maybe upon all of us, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Wahyu Srigutomo. I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences of ITB. Gladly, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all of you who are attending this webinar. And the topic for today, you are going to talk about and explore the informations on research topics and scholarship opportunities in Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, ITB, as a realization of the program funded by the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, BMZ, DAAD, and it is in conjunction with in-country, in-region scholarship program in Southeast Asia. Of course, I'm very pleased to be here and to attend this event, because it is an opportunity to all of us to get acquainted more, to know more about the DAAD program and what opportunities that we can achieved here. And in this event, I would also like to thank all the colleagues from mathematics and actuarial sciences, Bu Rinovia, Pak Krishna, Bu Nuning, Bu Novriana, and all the head of the research division, mathematics research division, Pak Hendra, Pak Wono, and others, Pak Edi, and other distinguished guests. And we also hope that this event will provide many and deeper information on what kind of research topics available in mathematics and actuarial sciences in ITB, FMIPA ITB, and also how to be able to pursue the higher degree in these fields. And this program is also made possible by the funding by the DAAD. And in this relation, I would like also to express my gratitude to the DAAD representatives here for the collaboration and also the trustee provided to our mathematics friends here. And to all the young researchers or young students who are willing to pursue or to continue their educational degree, I think this webinar on exploring research topic and scholarship opportunities in mathematics and actuarial sciences would be a very good opportunity and chance to make your dream on pursuing your higher degree possible. And I've been told that we have 14 seats for the master degree in mathematics and 10 in doctoral degree, and also 10 in actuarial sciences for the scholarship. So I think it is still wide opportunity to all of you to have or to try. And in this event also you can have some discussion, make some confirmation also, and of course maybe you can also discuss about how to the strategy to experience this opportunity, and also to, if awarded this scholarship, how to survive until the end, I think. So without any delay, I am opening I open this webinar on exploring research topics and scholarship opportunities in mathematics and actuarial sciences. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Professor Wahyu, for your welcoming speech. As the event has been officially opened, I would like to invite every participant to turn your camera on to capture today's moment and for the very first photo session. So don't forget to use the virtual background we have provided. Okay, we will wait for seconds. Operator, are you ready to take the picture?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, great. We will
Okay,
take,
then. Please open your camera.
okay, we will take the photo 3 times. So let's prepare our best smile. Okay, let's start. For the first one, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then once more. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay, again, the last one. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, thank you very much, everyone.
Okay, thank you so much. Without any further ado, let's move on to the next agenda. The brief explanation related to the DAAD scholarships will be delivered by Dr. Rinovia Simanjuntak. As we stated earlier, she currently serves as the head of the Master Program in Mathematics on Teaching, Master Program in Computational Science, and Master Program in Actuarial Sciences ITB. Dr. Rinovia, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Kamal. Can you hear my voice clearly?
Sure.
All right. What about the slide? Is it already on?
It's already shared. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kamal. Thank you for the committee for this opportunity. So welcome everyone to this webinar where we would like to introduce the graduate programs in mathematics at ITB, especially graduate programs in mathematics in and actuarial science. So we have around 71 faculty members at Maths ITB, and our programs train a student body of more than 700 students. We have 2 bachelor programs in mathematics and actuarial science. We also have 3 master programs here, but actually 4, master programs in mathematics, in actuarial science, in mathematics for teaching, and also computational science. And we also have one doctoral program in mathematics. And for the graduate programs, so the mathematics, both master and doctoral, actuarial science and computational science, these programs are recognized as emerging regional center of excellence, starting from 2016 until 2025 by the European Mathematical Society. Okay, so I will just give you a brief introduction about the 3 programs that are included in the DAAD scholarship. But if you have questions about the other studio programs that we have in mathematics, you are also welcome to ask questions to us. So mathematics at ITB was established in 1948. It was part of the Technische Hoge School, TH, and it has undergone a few changes. Yeah, it was part of the University Indonesia of one time, and then actually it was integrated to Institut Teknologi Bandung in 1959. So this is quite an old school in Indonesia. In mathematics, we have 5 research divisions. The first one is algebra, then analysis and geometry, industrial and financial mathematics, combinatorial mathematics, and also statistics. I think all of the members of the research groups are highly qualified with a prominent educational background. So we graduated from all over the world, I think, for our PhD degrees. And we conduct we conduct research in various areas of mathematical sciences. Later on, you will learn more about each of the research divisions or research groups, actually. And if you have any questions, very specific questions regarding particular research topic, you can also ask in the question and answer session. Okay, so first I would like to introduce the master programs in actuarial science. So as we all know, actuarial science is a discipline that assesses financial risk in insurance and finance fields. Yeah, although nowadays it is already broader than this. Yeah, and it uses mathematical and statistical methods. This program was established in '98, so it is already more than 30 years. It is the oldest actuarial science program in Indonesia, and it is still the only graduate program in actuarial science in Indonesia. So it is already accredited A level by the National Accreditation Agency in Indonesia, and it is valid until next year. But of course, we will extend. We will try to extend the accreditation. Okay, so this is the curriculum. This is the structure of master degree in Indonesia. So basically, the duration is for 2 years or 4 semesters. And we have compulsory courses, yeah, and also elective courses. Yeah, there are 18 to 21 compulsory courses, depends on your background, your bachelor background. And also we have 15 to 18 elective courses, sorry. So altogether 36 credits. The requirement to enter the program in actuarial science is a bachelor degree, of course. It can be from any field, but of course we expect an excellent mathematical background. For the entrance test, there will be problems in data analytics and also probability theory. And so you are expected to have knowledge in this area. So in the first semester, we have 2 compulsory courses, which is the life insurance mathematics 1, and then actual probability theory. This course is only for students who graduated from outside of ITB, outside of math or actuarial science ITB in bachelor. And we also have 2 compulsory courses in the second semester. The second life insurance mathematics and general insurance. And in the third semester, we have the last compulsory course, which is financial mathematics for actuarial science. And then we have also 3 credits of thesis in semester 3 and semester 4, and the rest are elective courses. So this is the curriculum for actuarial science. And a lot of courses in actuarial science can be used for passing the actuarial science board in Indonesia. Yeah. The second program is master's program in mathematics. This was established. This program was established in '93, and it offers a higher education program in pure and also applied mathematics. It is considered as one of the best graduate programs in mathematics in Indonesia, and it is the largest in Indonesia in terms of the student body and also the breadth of the programs offered. It is also accredited A level by the National Accreditation Agency until 2025. And here is the curriculum structure, very similar to the one of actuarial science. It is also for duration of 2 years or 4 semesters. There are 18 compulsory courses and 18 elective courses. The compulsory courses for all students, there are 2 of them in the first semester, which is matrix analysis and advanced real analysis. The other compulsory courses are based on the topic of research that the students choose, yeah, or interested in. Yeah, so it starts in the second semester and also in the third semester. And we also have 3 credits of thesis 2 times in 2 semesters, and the rest are elective courses. So these are the compulsory courses for each of the research group. So depends on which topic of thesis you want to conduct, then you have to choose one of these courses, yeah, from the research group. So you can read all of the courses here from analysis, algebra, combinatory statistics, and applied mathematics. And this is a few of alumni, yeah, so our graduates in master programs in mathematics. 52% of them got a job in less than 1 year, yeah. And then we have more and more students who graduated less than 4 semesters, yeah. And in the diagram here, you can see the line of occupation of our graduates. Of course, the majority of them are lecturers in universities. Okay, and the last one is the doctoral program in mathematics. It was established in '97. So all 3 programs are already established in more than 30 years. So again, this is also offers education programs for PhD degree in pure and also applied mathematics. And also this is considered as one of the best graduate programs in mathematics in Indonesia. And again, this is also accredited A-level by the National Accreditation Agency until 2024. Okay, so this is the curriculum for the doctoral program. The duration is 3 years in 6 semesters. Yeah, there are a total of 42 credits. The compulsory courses are 34 credits with elective courses 8 credits. Yeah, and the doctoral program is implemented in 4 stages. The first stages is for the students to prepare themselves to do research. Yeah, so basically the students are required to attend a number of courses and also qualifying exam. Yeah, and all the courses that the student takes should support the research topic of the student. In the second stage, the students are required to prepare a research proposal. Yeah, and the third stage, of course, the core of the program, which the students are doing research, and the students are required to regularly report their progress. Yeah, and of course, if they still need some courses that will support their research, they can take those courses. And of course, at this stage, the students are already expected to write their research results in scientific papers for publications and also for dissertation. And the last stage, of course, is for the students to complete their dissertation and also defend their dissertations. So all these stages can be done inside the 6 semesters. So the pace will be depend on the students and the supervisors. Of course, it can happen that the first and the second stage is done together in the first semester. It is possible, but probably if you are graduated from outside ITB, there will be several courses that you will need to take to before the qualifying exam. Okay, so this is the curriculum. And of course, for doctoral students, the students are expected to be involved in several activities, connected to their research topics. It can be attending conferences, or doing sandwich program overseas. It is possible, especially in the DAAD scholarship. It is required for the PhD students to do up to 6 months research in Germany. But for all the other PhD students, regardless their scholarships, some of them, most of them, I think, also do research outside of ITB for several months. Okay, so this is the, I think, one of my, wait. Okay, so, oh, sorry, the connection is not very good. Okay, so this is about the DAAD scholarship. DAAD offer 14 scholarships in Master in Mathematics, 10 in Masters in Actuarial Science, and also 10 in Doctorate in Mathematics for early stage researchers in Southeast Asian nationalities, including Indonesians, of course, But the majority of the scholarships should be rewarded to non-Indonesian students, and here I already wrote the timeline for the application for the DAAD scholarship. So the application will be open from 15th of November, until 10th of December. You can, it is not open yet now, but you can access the website and see some of the information there, daad.mat.itb.ac.id. On the 15th of November, the application form will be open there, so you can submit your applications. And then on the 15th of December, we will have an online selection at ITB. And then on the 30th of December, we will announce the shortlisted candidates, that whose names will be submitted to the DAAD. So we will submit shortlisted candidates to the DAAD, and we will announce it on the end of this year, And then once it is already announced, all those shortlisted candidates can apply in the DAAD portal. So the link will be provided for those who are shortlisted. And there is a short time to do that, from 1 to 7 January next year. And usually the DAAD take some time to announce their selections. Usually the announcement from the DAAD will be around July. Around July, maybe late July or early August. Okay, so okay, the requirement, I think it's in the next slide. Okay, so this is the requirements. Of course, for master candidates, you are required to have successfully completed a 3-year university undergraduate degree. And then for the doctoral candidates, 5-year university degrees, so basically bachelor and master. And it is expected to be above average result, upper third of the class. And then, of course, you are expected to show motivation and strong commitment. You will be asked to write a proposal for doctoral candidates, and also a motivation letter. And then, of course, because this is funded by a German agency, you are expected also to have good English knowledge. In here, it is written to have IELTS 6.0 or above, but There are several other English proficiency tests that can be used for applying the scholarship. So not only IELTS. And then, so this is important because the DAAD targets young researcher. So you are expected to have completed your last university degree not more than 6 years ago, yeah, at the time of application. So the time of application will be January of 2022. So you just, yeah, subtract 6 years from that, okay? And then although this is a scholarship for students from Southeast Asian nationalities, not all can apply. So it has to be the nationals of one of the following countries: Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Myanmar, Malaysia, Philippines, East Timor, Thailand, and Vietnam. Yeah, so you can see Singapore is missing from that list. Yeah. Okay. And then although we have about 24 scholarships, yeah, for this DAAD program, probably yeah, because this is selective, yeah, probably some of you will not be able to be awarded in this scholarship. So we also have other scholarships for foreigners, non-Indonesian. We have our own from ITB, yeah, a scholarship which is called the Ganesha Talent Assistantship International Fellowship, or GTAEF, sorry. And this is offered every semester. So in December and in July. Yeah. And also for Indonesian, of course, we have more possibilities for scholarship. We have GTA also, but it is called RG, yeah, research group. It is also offered every semester. We also have LPDP scholarship from the Ministry of Finance. Yeah, this is again open every semester. Yeah, so usually it's around May and August. And then we also have Beasiswa Unggulan Kemdikbud. So this is from the Ministry of Education. It is only offered once a year. We also have scholarship from our alumni association. Yeah, it is usually offered in August. And of course, there are plenty of scholarship from your local governments. Yeah, for instance, from the West Java government. Yeah, we have several scholarships offered for people from this area. So usually the announcement of this scholarship can be found in the Instagram of Graduate School ITB. Yeah, so if you are interested, really interested to come and study with us, you should follow the Graduate School ITB Instagram, and also our Instagram Mathematics ITB. Okay, so for more information, or if you need to contact us about the scholarship, you can contact Pak Kresna Syuhada, who is also here, through the email prodma@itbic.id. And also you can contact me. The email is prodi.ak, prodi-ak@itbic.id. Or for more general information, you can see our website, math.itbic.id, and especially for the scholarship at DAAD math.itbic.id. Okay, I think that's all that I want to share with you. More about the topics of research will be presented by the representation of the research group later on. Okay, thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Rinovia, for the concise explanation related to the programs we provide in the graduate program in Mathematics ITB. Should the participants have any questions, kindly wait for the Q&A session to begin at the last of the event.
Okay, then now we are going to the next very interesting agenda, the introduction of the research groups and the graduate program in mathematics ITB will be commenced with the presentation from Professor Sri Rejeki Puja Prasetya, representing the industrial and financial mathematics research groups. Professor Sri Rejeki, you might start sharing your screen and the time is yours then.
I'm sorry, Professor. I think that your sound is still unable to be heard. It's still muted, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So, what about now? It is okay?
It's
Yes,
audible
perfect.
now.
Okay. And did you see my slide?
Sure.
Okay. So, everything fine. Okay. Hello, everyone. It is my great pleasure to have the opportunity to meet you, all of you, in this webinar. And on this occasion, I would like to share some information regarding research interest of the member of our group, Industrial and Financial Mathematics Research Group. I myself is Ibu Sri, and yeah. So I start with this photo. So this is a photo of our group. I'm sorry, but it is not complete. Our group has 21 members. So the largest group in mathematics department. So in this occasion, I would like to present the research interest of member of our group, but as you can imagine, it will be difficult to present the research topic of other people. So therefore, I would like to give you just rough idea or general idea, and I suggest you to take notes on the research topic that you interested, and also put notes on the name of the people, and also please visit our website, to get more information. And you can always search our activity or our progress using ResearchGate or Google Scholar. Next, so our group is aimed to be the center of mathematical modeling and simulation that linking industry and industry practitioner and applied mathematician. The member of our group has area of expertise related to financial mathematics and actuarial science, optimization and control theory, fluid dynamics, and biomathematics. And here is the list of the member. Myself, currently the leader of the group, and we have quite some professor in this group. Professor Edi Swono, Professor Robert Saragi, Professor Leo Hari Wiryanto, Professor Johnson Naiborhu, and Professor Kuncoro Aji Sidarto. And we have Pak Agus Yodi Gunawan and Bu Nuning, and all this with black, written in black, means they are eligible for PhD supervisor. And those with blue, Ibu Novriana, Pak Samsudin, Pak Apri, Bu Ika Mahdalena, are eligible for PhD co-supervisor or magister supervisor. That is the status of this moment. Of course, it can change in time. And then the rest of it still is eligible for joint supervision for magister and PhD study. But once again, that is the current status. Of course, it will change soon. Okay, so back again to the area within this research group. There are 4: finance mathematics, and that is our topics or our concern portfolio option pricing, stochastic interest rate, bonds and duration, risk analysis, financial engineering assurance, and then optimization and control. We conduct both deterministic and stochastic in linear and non-linear system, also optimal control in linear and non-linear system, also optimal filtering, and then fluid dynamics. I will tell about this further on, and also biological mathematics. I will also tell about this further on. So better go to the next slide. So these are the member who has interest in financial mathematics and actuarial science. So here we have Professor Kuncoro Aji Sidarto, and then we have Pak Samsudin. So it's nice to just use call Pak and Bu, yeah. It is so more friendly. And then Bu Novriana, and then Ibu Dila just graduated from Waterloo, and then Pak Adebayu. And then next we have, okay, yeah, and then I propose, I show you research topic proposed by Ibu Novriana and Pak Kuncoro, and it is about mathematical modeling of banking. It is about macro-prudential policy, which is a policy that aims to maintain the stability of the financial system as a whole by mitigating systemic risk. So our concern in developing mathematical model, considering the dynamic of balance sheets of a bank, so we can investigate some policy. Implemented for maintaining the financial stability of banking. Yeah, and then we have a second problem related to portfolio optimization. Is the process to minimize the financial risk and maximize the return of investment. And then also we have here Islamic finance, which is based on the principle that the provider of the capital and the user should equally share the risk of the business. Okay, that's the research topics proposed by representative of this financial mathematics. And then for the optimization, I just try to pick names related to certain topics. Yeah, we have Professor Kuncoro, Pak Agus Yodi, Ibu Ade Kania, and then Pak Ridwan Reza. And for control system, we have Pak Robert Saragi, Pak Janson Naiborhu, and Ibu Dewi. And the problem related to control system is identification and design model in identification and design model control in linear, bilinear, non-linear, and distributed parameter system. We also concern on the develop tools for solving those control problems and implement and develop new control model. Okay, that's the concern of the topic regarding control system. And now I come to this fluid dynamics group. There is Pak Leo, and this is myself, and there's Pak Agus Yodi, our friend. Oh yeah, everybody is friend here, of course. Bu Lena, Bu Novri, and Pak Islahuddin. Yeah, I can tell more about this because it is my field. So I'm sorry if I'm a bit I try not to be biased. Yeah, okay. For this fluid dynamics group, we developed a numerical model called MTS, developed by me and my team. And it is abbreviation of momentum conserving staggered grid scheme. And with this scheme, we deal problem regarding tsunami modeling involving generation, propagation, and run-up. So I join work with Ika Mahdalena and Ibu Novri Erwina. Also, we do breakwater assessment we consider mangrove belt or porous media. I joined work with Pak Agus Yodi and Bu Lena, and then open channel flow and dam break flow. And I have collaboration with Pak Leo, Bu Lena, and Bu Nofri Erwina. And then also I interest to conduct study on internal wave or interfacial wave hydraulics of two-layer model. That's my recent research topic. So together with friends from Telkom University, we have this haki, just one haki for our scheme. It is called Shallow Flow 1D, or abbreviated as SF1. And so related to this topic, we can formulate or research topic for graduate student, that's for sure. Okay, and then this is just example of one simulation that we made, and that is a simulation of the Indian Ocean tsunami in the 20 December 2004. So here we use our model in combination with Okada model. Of course, this is the simulation, and then we need to make a validation, etc. Okay, and then here is the research topic proposed by Pak Agus Yodi Gunawan. It is about Bingham fluid flow in a curved channel of porous medium. So a little bit of motivation. Studies of parallel channels flow of strongly viscous fluid. So Pak Agus likes to deal with viscous fluid, such as heavy oil, foams, and drilling muds are of high relevancy in many petroleum and mining industry. These complex non-Newtonian fluids are commonly modeled as viscoplastic, with a yield stress below which no deformation occur. The Bingham fluid is the most basic model for such a fluid. So this Bingham fluid having a yield stress, it flows in shear only when sufficiently large stress is applied, but otherwise it flows as a plug flow without shear. The main difficulty in this study is the size of the plug region, which must be found as part of the solution, resulting in a free boundary problem. So the study of a pressure different Bingham fluid around a 2D concentric annulus is the focus of this project. Okay, and next I would like to mention about biomathematics research group. We have Pak Edi Swono, Professor Edi Swono, Ibu Nuning, Pak Apri, Pak Prama, dan Pak Rudi. Yeah. So yeah. So they have this nice logo, mathematical infectious disease and modeling simulation, or just say biomath. So this group, led by Professor Edi Swono, is actively introducing and expanding the biomathematics community in Indonesia. And many of his former students have had successful academic career at home country as well as abroad. So this group has extensively research related to various infectious disease, namely HIV, epilepsy, avian flu, and dengue fever, of course. So this is the poster about early warning of dengue fever. Yeah, okay. About the group of this biomathematics society, they recently, not very recent, already several years, they have this journal, Communication in Biomathematical Science, which is accredited Sinta 2. Yeah, and so this is society, the Indonesian Biomathematical Society, because yeah, once again, there's already quite some people in this area. So this is the Biomathematical Society. Okay, next. So during COVID, our biomathematics research group, led by Ibu Nuning, has played a significant role in giving recommendation to the policymaker, regional as well as national. So this is the snapshot of the COVID matter made by this group. And I think this updating COVID new cases day by day. So here are Haki certificate regarding dengue and COVID matter, I think. Yeah, okay. So one more about this group. So they also make real-time computing of basic reproductive ratio of COVID. This and supporting West Java digital service, and also here is also, I think, basic reproductive ratio. I think, yeah. You can ask Bu Nuning or Kamal, yeah, regarding this. Okay, you see Bu Nuning on several TV, on several TV. TV show, of course not TV show. Okay, yeah. Last but not least, we also contribute on this mathematical enforcement learning, deep learning and big data. And the person that are keen to it are Pak Samsudin, Pak Ridwan, Pak Johnson, I think also, and also Pak Agus Yodi Gunawan. So yeah, that's all my presentation. Oh, once again, of course, we made a collaboration with researchers from many other places. So here are just some lists, but it is not complete. So we have collaboration with researchers from institution, West Java Province, of course, and then also from Kementerian Kelautan dan Perikanan regarding death waves and early warning system, etc. Nutrifood, and then perusahaan gas negara, etc. Okay, and with collaboration with other university, both inside country and abroad, and yeah, here are some lists of it. And also we have collaboration with research consortia, OPNet, and FinanMOS. Okay, that's all my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for the interesting presentation, Professor Sri Rejeki.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much once again.
And
I would like,
yeah.
Okay, thank you. And also I would like to remind for all the participants again, should you have any questions, kindly wait for the Q&A session to begin at the last of the event. And now we will continue with the explanation from Dr. Joko Supriyanto, representing the Combinatorial Mathematics Research Group. Dr. Joko, you might take your time if you're ready. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Can you see my slide?
Yes, the sound is audible and the screen is seen.
Okay, thank you. I will try to talk not more than 10 minutes in order to give you much more time to do a discussion. Okay, the name of our research group is Combinatorial Mathematics Research Group, or Combinatorial Mathematics Research Division. And I couldn't move. Okay. Our research group consists of 13 members, and myself is Joko Supriyanto as a chair, and almost all of our members hold a PhD degree. Only two of them are not yet a PhD or a PhD degree, but the youngest member of our research group, namely Yusuf Hafiz, will go abroad to pursue PhD programs. Okay, and okay, moreover, two of our research group are a full professor, Professor Edi Tribaskoro and Professor Salman. Okay, this is the description of our research area of, in our research group. Not too easy to read because it's too small, but in general, I can say that our research areas or our research interests can be divided into two big parts. Namely, the first part is in some aspect in graph theory, and the second part is a non-graph theory. And including in non-graph theory is algebraic combinatorics and their applications, namely cryptography and algebraic and combinatorial coding theory. Okay, now let me give you a greater detailed information about several members of our research group who has a license to be a supervisor for PhD and master program. First of them is Pak Edi Tribaskoro. Pak Edi Tribaskoro has a research interest. As you can see, there are at least 4 kind of topics he has interest, namely Ramsey theory and Ramsey minimal graph, and a simple problem in graph, dominating metric and partition number of graph, and locating chromatic number of graph. And to get detailed information about him and his scientific record, you can find by searching his name in the Google Scholar. Yeah. And if you have an access to look at the detailed information regarding Edi Baskoro in Scopus, then you can also find this kind of information. So Edi has published over 160 scientific publications, scientific article, including article in the journal or in the international conference. And his recent research article published in 2021 are, as you can see, the titles like that. Yeah. He has published over 5 articles in this year. Okay, next. This is the second member of our research group who has a license to become a supervisor for PhD and master thesis. And his name is Salman, Pak Salman. And Pak Salman's research interest is labeling of graph and coloring of graph. And to find a more detailed information about his research interest, as well as his scientific record, then you can search his name in the Google Scholar. And I will also mention you his description in Scopus. He has published over 70 scientific publication in the international journal and international conference proceedings. And his newest publications are, as you can see in these slides. Yeah, he has published so far 3 publications this year. And okay, let me continue to the third member. Okay, this is myself. My interest is algebraic coding theory. Algebraic coding theory And my newest research interest is some aspects of codes over finite rings. Yeah. And also the second interest is around algebraic combinatorics in the sense of Banai Ito's book, namely spherical and Euclidean designs and also association schemes. And you can also find the detailed information about myself by searching my names in the Google Scholar. And this is the description of our scientific publication, my colleague in Scopus. And this is our newest publications. Yeah. So far we have published over 5 scientific publications in the international journal, but the last title cannot be appeared in this slide. Okay. The last member of our research group who has a license to become a supervisor for PhD master programs is Dr. Rinovia Simanjuntak. Well, actually, Rinovia by now still waiting for the official the official letter from the graduate school to become to have a license to become a supervisor for PhD, but we have submitted all the requirements to the graduate school over 2 weeks ago, I think, and we are very sure that the license will be released soon. I think by the end of next month, I think. Yeah. So I'm very sure that to inform you that also Dr. Rinovia Simanjuntak will have a license to become a supervisor in the next year. Yeah. And you can also find the detailed information about her by searching her name in the Google Scholar. And this is her description in Scopus. She has published over 50 scientific publications. And this is the title of her newest publications. Yeah, I think all are in the journal, in the international journal. Yeah, 3 of them are published in this year. Okay, now let me inform you a member of our research group who has a license to become a supervisor for master thesis programs. She is Prita Etriana Putri, PhD. Her research interest is included in the so-called non-graph theories. Namely, her research interest is Hadamard matrices and its applications. And the second interest is cryptography, in the sense of cryptography, some aspect in cryptography, namely secret sharing schemes. And you can also find her detailed profile by searching her name in the Google Scholar. And this is also another a member of our research group who has a supervisor for master thesis. His name is Suhadi Widosaputro. He has several research interests, metric dimension in its variance, partition dimension, locating chromatic, fractional metric dimension, and etc. And a second graph dominating its variant and its variance, including locating dominating, geodetic dominating, independent 1, 2, etc. I don't know the detail of this. Okay, perhaps some of our members can explain to you about this kind of topic in a greater detail. Okay, the third part is labeling, including friendly labeling, irregularity strengths, and fourth part is coloring, including locating chromatic and bichromatic. So among 6 names, 6 members, I mentioned to you, 4 of them are doing some aspects in graph theory. And okay, you can also find the detail of Suhadisviro Saputro's scientific record by searching his name in the Google Scholar. Okay, yeah. Well, actually, basically, almost all of yes, the other member of our research group basically have a license to become at least a supervisor for master thesis, but somehow because of maybe their duties for this year, then it seems that they are not available for become a supervisor in the coming in the next for next year. Well, okay, now let me tell you about the networking of our research group. We have several yeah. This is the name of our networkings. I mean, we have several colleagues from abroad that we always doing some joint work in research and also in doing some joint conference. Among them are from Australia, Ju Ryan and Yu Kim Lin, and there is also another names. And from Spain, Oriol Serra and Ana Ladu. From Slovak, there are Martin Bache and Andrea. And also from Japan, including Nobuaki Obata, Akihiro Munimasa, and Hajime Tanaka. They are all from Tokyo University. And of course, there is also another people. We have experience to do some joint work, either in the research or in doing some joint conference. Yeah, and I think yes, this is the end of our presentation, and thank you.
Okay, that's very interesting presentation. Thank you very much, Dr. Joko. And again, for those who have questions, please wait until the last research group's presentation, or you can directly send it in the chat box. Okay, and now let us move into the next topic, which will be delivered by Dr. Sandi Fantika from Statistics Research Group. To Dr. Sandi, you might start sharing your screen, and the time is yours then.
Okay, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to apologize because something happened. I just had the new laptop, but
okay, and now let us move into the next topic.
My God,
will be delivered by Dr. Sandi
on the screen.
Group.
Okay, I'm so
Dr.
panic now.
You might start sharing your screen,
Yeah, okay.
And the time is yours then.
Okay, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to apologize because something happened. I just had the new laptop, but
okay, and
okay, this my voice is clear or not?
Yes, it's perfect.
Okay. Okay, thanks. Please forgive me. Yeah, I I don't know what happened. Okay. let me introduce myself. My name is Sandi Fantika. I'm from Statistic Research Division. And in this occasion, I am the representative of Statistic Research Division to deliver both the materials. Next, please. Next, please. Okay. Okay. No. Yes. Okay. The members contains 10 members, which the leader is Mr. Sabto Wahyu Indratno, and the other are Mrs. Ujiana, Mr. Kresna, Mrs. Jumaria, Mrs. Utriwani, Mrs. Kurnia, and me, and also Mr. Adilan, Mrs. Yuli, and Mrs. Mariani. Okay, next, please. Okay, and these are the picture of us, of the member of this Statistic Research Division. Next. Okay, next, please. Next, please. Okay, and also we have 20 PhD students and 1 academic assistant. As you can see, our academic assistant is Ibu Susi Setiawati. Next, please. Okay, and this is the courses. These are the courses which are which are taught by Statistic Research Division. These are next, please. Next, please. Oh, next. Sorry. Next. Okay. Yes. This we can see that we have 25 courses for undergraduate and 24 courses for the postgraduate. Next. Okay, and this is the roadmap of our research and community service. As we can see that our market are the governments, industries, engineers, universities, decision makers, scientists, builders, and etc. And also the application field are biology, transportation, health and medicine, social, tourism, mining, material, and so on. Our product are like prototype, dashboard, teaching models, and so on. Okay, maybe for some details, we can discuss this in the next occasion. Next, please. Okay, and these are cooperations in last 4 years of our statistics research divisions. We have cooperated with many companies and also many universities. And for as we can see here, we have cooperated with BPJS Ketenagakerjaan and also the government of Bandung City and BNBP, Komatsu, and with UITM Malaysia in the overseas, and Indonesia Re, Astra Agolstari, Iswisid Indonesia, and LPDP. Okay, next. Okay. Now we can see the statistic topics we have in statistics. The first is hidden Markov model related to Ibu Ujiana, and also the second machine learning related to Bapak Sabto, stochastic risk forecast related with Bapak Kresna and Bapak Sabto, and then space-time series modeling related to Ibu Triwani and Ibu Ujiana. Next. And geospatial related to Ibu Kurnia, biostatistics related to Ibu Ujiana and me, and then general insurance related to Ibu Dumaria, multivariate analysis related to Ibu Ujiana and Ibu Triwani. Next, linear model related to Ibu Ujiana, Bapak Sabto and me, risk measure, Bapak Kresna, Ibu Ujiana, Bapak Sabto, statistical process control, Ibu Triwani, cyber insurance, Bapak Sabto. Next, and volatility modeling, Bapak Kresna, life insurance modeling, Ibu Kurnia, and many other interesting. So the topics is not limited to these topics, but we also have other interesting topics here. Next. Okay, and we have some specific topics for master program. As we can see, these are improved value at risk, far progress with parameter variability, copula-based extended tail var, and you can see the other specific topics. It's all about the risk, I think, yeah. And yeah, risk and insurance, also forecasting volatility. Okay, next. Okay, we have also cyber insurance, online statistical inference, rate making with microdata, and so on. And it's all about still the same, yeah, about insurance, but also here we have machine learning, yeah, okay, machine learning, and also the space-time modeling with Bayesian approach, and multivariate generalized star modeling. Okay, and next. Okay, in statistic research division, these are the eligible PhD main supervisors. The first is Ibu Ujiana, the second is Bapak Kresna, the third is Bapak Sabto, and the last is Ibu Triwani. So we have 4 eligible main supervisors here. So if you interest to do the PhD with statistics, you are pleased to choose the supervisors here. The 4, one of the 4. Of course, the topics is different for the other each other supervisors, and you can choose what topics you like, and then you can consult with them. Next, and this is eligible master supervisor. It's still the same, but we have also Ibu Kurnia here. So we have 5 master supervisors. So if you interest to do the research, you can consult with them as your supervisors, maybe, and also you can discuss first, yeah, which topics, of course, you want to do. Okay, next. Okay, if you interest with statistics, we have also the list of publications of the members. You can search in Google Scholar, yeah, for each member, yeah. It's easy, I think, yeah. We cannot find the difficulties, I think, so you can try to search the list of publications there, yeah. Okay, next, please. Next, please. This, okay, next. Okay, this is the sorry, before. Okay, this is the example of the publication, just the sample. I think, yeah, because it's more than that we can see here, yeah. Okay, for example is Ibu Giana research like some properties of the scaled Burt matrix on multiple correspondence analysis. I think this is related to multivariate analysis, yeah. Okay, multiple correspondence analysis, it is related with multivariate analysis and modeling COVID-19 growth cases of provinces in Java Island by modified spatial weight matrix, G-star to railroad passengers mobility. It is related with time series, I think, yeah, time series, spatial time series, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. Okay, and condition-based maintenance policy for least remnant product and estimating corn weight using mixed model. It is related with the mixed linear model, yeah. Okay, and you can read the other ones, yeah, the other resets. Okay, next, please. Okay, and this the resets of Bapak Sabto, Gillespie algorithm, and upper bound of infection mean infinite network, and cyber insurance rate making based on Markov model for regular networks topology. I think it's related with stochastic process, yeah. Okay, and adjusting cyber insurance premiums based on frequency in communication networks, cyber insurance rate making a graph meaning approach, and pricing of cyber insurance premiums using Markov-based dynamic model with clustering structure. Okay, I think these topics, most of them related to stochastic process, yeah. Okay, next, please. Okay, and this the example of the research conducted by Bapak Kresna, comparing golds and Bitcoins have different roles against energy commodities during the COVID-19 outbreak, Van Coppola approach. Okay, it is related with I think Coppola, and on optimization of Coppola-based extended Delphi matrix and its application in energy risk, the combined stop loss and quota share reinsurance conditional tail expectation based optimization from the joint perspective of insurer and reinsurer. I think most of the topic is related to risk model, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, you can see here, yeah, the research conducted by Bapak Kresna, most of them related with risk model. Okay, next. Okay, and this example of publication conducted by Ibu Utriweni, modeling COVID-19 growth cases of provinces in Java Island, the time series regression analysis, optimal design of the revised double sampling, and so on. I think most of this research related with G-star, yeah. Yeah, we can see the keyword here, yeah, G-star, yeah, the stochastic process, yeah, the time series analysis, yeah. Okay, next, please. Okay, and this example of Ibu Kurnia research, yeah, publication conducted by Ibu Kurnia, robust and non-robust analysis of semi-variogram topic in crime data by changing seal. Okay, and semi-variogram modeling using a mixture semi-variogram model. This research is related with semi-variogram, yeah, about spatial analysis, yeah, the field of Ibu Kurnia research, yeah, about spatial analysis, yeah, especially semi-variogram modeling. Next, please. Next, please. Okay, and this same example of research conducted by Ibu Du Maria, the moment magnitude of an earthquake, risk load for long tail insurance business, and robustifying reserving. I think most of this research related with insurance, of course, insurance, and risk model, Okay, if you interest, you can contact Ibu Du Maria, if you interest with the insurance, topics. Okay. Next, please. Okay, and this is a sample of my publication, the time series regression analysis, estimating horn weight using mixed model, Markov chain, application of Markov chain. These are related with mixed linear model and also with Markov model. My interest is about mixed linear model and Markov model. Okay, next. Okay, and this is the sample of Ibu Yuli publication, wood fiber modeling using stochastic model, the effect of weight in mean arithmetic to estimate total root harvest imputation algorithm based on copula. Okay, it's related with stochastic, stochastic model. Okay, and also with copula, time series, time series data. Okay, next. Okay, this is the sample of Miss Bapak Adilan publication, modeling the effect mechanical deformation, embed a valley couple mechanical probability of failure model, multiple correspondence analysis using good metrics, most of them related with I think the multivariate analysis and also the failure model. Okay, next. Okay, and the last is the sample of Ibu Marianik publication, contraction of the risk measure function in opportunity space and dependence of two copula-based heteroscedastic processes. It's related with copula and risk measure, I think. Okay, and if you interest, with if you are interested with our topics, you can contact us. Don't be hesitate. Okay. Next. Okay, I think that's all. About the topics, research topics in statistics. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the next session. Don't be hesitate. Okay, you can ask your question. Okay, and once again, forgive me. I cannot display my camera on. I don't know. What happened with my new laptop? Sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Okay. Okay. I think that's all. Thank you very much for your attention.
Okay. Thank you so much for Dr. Sandivantika for the clear presentations about the statistics research group. And next, we would like to jump into the other two research groups. I'd like to invite Dr. Muhtadi Intan Detina, who will represent the algebra research groups. Dr. Intan Detina, you can start your presentation now.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I am representing the algebra research group. So I will start my presentation now. Thank you for the opportunity to present our group. So I will start with our member, 14 members of our algebra research group. Here also in this Zoom, we have Professor Puji Astuti as the leader. Also present also in this Zoom, Professor Irawati and myself. And the other are Pak Muklis, Ibu Hani, Bapak Bara, Ibu Della Vita, Ibu Gantina, which is the operator of our event today, Ibu Elvira, Bapak Fajar, Ibu Rani, she's doing PhD in Japan right now, and then Bapak Afif, Ibu Devita, dan Ibu Ning, which are also a committee for our webinar today. So we are mostly women, but not all in this picture, not complete. Yeah. Okay. So the ones which are eligible as PhD main supervisors are Ibu Puji, Ibu Irawati, and myself, and the others can be co-supervisors, Pak Muklis, Bu Hani, Pak Bara, Bu Della Vita, Bu Gantina, Bu Elvira, and Pak Fajar. And almost all of them are eligible as master supervisors. So from Ibu Puji until Pak Fajar. So we have 9 PhD students and 2 academic assistants. One of our academic assistants is Devi Fitri Ferdania, which is our MC today. And these are the courses that we teach, from elementary linear algebra and for this one for undergraduates until topics in algebra for master in mathematics. This polynomial theory and exploration in algebra, this is for a master in mathematics teaching. Our roadmap covers the following 2 areas. The first one is the fundamental research with the emphasis on the development of the theory of modules and linear algebra, which consists of research on linear algebra, research on algebras and modules, and research on module theory with categorical approach. And also applied research with emphasis on the application of algebraic structure in coding theory, cryptography, graph theory, DNA notation, and other areas. And also strengthening and enlightening teacher knowledge on linear algebra and algebraic structures. So basically we have this as the core, linear algebra and algebraic structure, which then have line to analysis matrix, ring theory, module theory, and these are for the application. There should be a line here, but it's not easy to make a line from this to here. But anyway, this is the fundamental research for application of algebra here. And we have international networks with Professor Harald Wimmer from Germany, Alexander Zimmerman and Jan Palu from Picardy, Ahmad Erfanian, Masumah Ganjali, Mahbube Nasiri from Iran, Ayesha Qureshi from Turkey, Rasul Hafizi from Iran, Martianus Frederick Ezerman from Singapore, and Norhaniza Sarmin and Nur Idayu Alimun from UTM Malaysia. And the national network, we have Irwansyah from Mataram, Gustina Evianti from UIN Syarif Hidayatullah Jakarta, Marisa Pariasto from Telkom, Galih Pradananta from IAIN Tulungagung, and Yuniarti Rahayu from Presiden University. And also in ITB, collaboration with Ayu Purwaryanti from School of Electrical Engineering and Informatics ITB. And from Combinatorial Mathematics Research Group, we have collaboration with Professor Edi, Pak Joko, Bu Erma. Also from Statistic Research Group with Pak Kresna, Bu Jiana, and Pak Sato. For the research in ring and module theory, the first one is on modules over Dedekind domains and Dedekind modules. Also on prime properties, on properties of prime semi-modules and fully weakly prime modules. And also identification and characterization of Zariski topology on modules over PID and on modules over truss. In matrix analysis, it's on hyperinvariant characteristic or mark subspace, which is conducting by Bu Puji, joint work with Harald Wimmer. Trace and anti-trace of tridiagonal matrices, Bu Puji, Fajar Yulawan with PhD student Resmita Wulan. And this one is already appear in Pak Joko's presentation earlier. So we have many collaboration with the combinatorial mathematics research group. One of them, we have this joint research on twisted centralizer codes. And also with statistical research group in multiple correspondence analysis. In graph and algebraic structure, we are conducting Jacobson graph and non-commuting graph, and also about topological index. This one with Ahmad Erfanian from Iran and Ayesha from Turkey. This one from Iran and also with Pak Edi. And this one, Nurhanisa Sarmin and Nur Idayu from UTM. In representation theory, homotopy categories and derived categories with Alexander Zimmerman, Jan Palu, Rasul Hafezi, and Gusina Elfianti. Action of Hochschild cohomology ring on injective homotopy category, Lie algebra representation, and also quiver representation. And also cryptography and coding theory, especially the elliptic curve cryptography, which consists of research on finite field representation, attacks, and also cryptocurrency. And a quite big group in this coding theory with Pak Muklis, myself, Pak Bara, Pak Fajar, and Devita, and our PhD student Angga Wijaya, joint work with Fred Ezerman and Irwan Shah. And we also conduct research on commutative algebra about polyomino ideals and also neural ideals and Grübner basis, number theory and combinatorics, characterization of maximal Sidon set over finite field by Allianz Bara, and collaboration with Ayu Purwarianti in natural language processing with our PhD student is Asriani, and with Kresna Suhada in cryptocurrency risk with support vector regression. As community service, there is also research on, not really research, but we are designing mathematics edu game. This is joint work with Yuniarti Rahayu, and also for Pabara, it's mathematics video for mathematics learning. So thank you very much for your attention, and I will end my share. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Intan, for the presentation. Okay, lastly, we will have Professor Hendra Gunawan, who is representing the analysis and geometry research groups. Professor Hendra, you might take your time. Then.
Thank you. May I use my own laptop to present the slides?
Yes, sure.
Okay, hang on. What is this? What am I sharing? Okay. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hendra Gunawan. Greetings to you all. I'm representing the Analysis and Geometry Research Group. The head of the group is Professor Wono Setiabudi, who is present at this meeting. I think you all know what analysis and geometry is, so I'm not going to read it. But I would like to tell you that at ITB, Analysis and Geometry Research Group put emphasis towards the applicable aspects of mathematical analysis without leaving the fundamentals behind. We organize several activities annually. For example, mid-year school on analysis, geometry, and applications, abbreviated MySaga, for recent doctors in mathematics, workshop on integral and differential equations, abbreviated WIDE, for graduate students, and also mathematical analysis and geometry day, MACD, for undergraduate students in Indonesia, and maybe in the future for international students as well. We do several areas, functional analysis, Fourier analysis, operator theory, differential equations, integral equations, and dynamical systems. But as I mentioned, we are also interested in the applications of those areas in various aspects, such as signal processing, inverse problems, biomathematics, to name a few. The group has how many now? I forgot. Maybe 12 members. The first is the one you see now is Professor Wono Setiabudi, the head of the group. His research projects include space of sequence of functions and its operators, integral equations, integral operators from boundary value problems. And I just list here only one or two recent publications. The space is too small to contain all the publications, so you can check the name and publications of our group from, for example, Scopus or Google Scholar or other sources. Yeah, so I just move on to the next slides. This one is myself. My area of interest is harmonic analysis and functional analysis. Current research projects include the geometry of Morey spaces and discrete Morey spaces, angles and orthogonality in norm spaces. And you can also check my publications in Scopus. Just to give you some ideas, here are two of the very recent publications of mine: geometric properties of Morey spaces and a note on the G-angle between subspaces of a norm space. I have some collaborations with researchers from Chuo University, Ibaraki University in Japan, University of Pretoria in South Africa, and also some universities in Indonesia. So I mentioned two of them here. And then we have Professor Iwan Pranoto. So we have three professors at the moment, Prof. Wono, myself, and Prof. Iwan Pranoto. His interest is in differential geometry and also in mathematics education. So his research projects are Felix Klein and Erlangen program. At the moment, he's concerned with the applications in logic, and in math teacher development program, he has project in visual mathematics. And then we have Dr. Yudi Suharyadi, whose interest is in analysis of partial differential equations. His research projects are reaction and diffusion equations, stochastic differential equations, spectral theory on quantum graphs, semi-group operators, and polyhedral geometry. So he has networks with university in Germany, TU Kaiserslautern, and also Osaka University in Japan. We also have Dr. Okineswan, whose interest is in logic, and he has research projects in isometries of taxicab geometry. I haven't had enough time to check his publications, but he has also some publications, of course. And then we have Dr. Johan Tuankota, whose interest is in discrete and continuous dynamical systems. And his research projects include Hamiltonian dynamical systems, bifurcation theory and application, perturbation methods for ODE and PDE, and predator-prey type of dynamical systems. So I include some of his recent publications here. And his networks are with Universiteit Utrecht, TU Delft, TU Eindhoven. These three universities are in the Netherlands, and also with La Trobe University in Australia. Then we have Dr. Yani Lindiarni, whose interest in operator algebra. Again, I apologize for having written her publications here, but you can check in the Scopus. Dr. Yalina Wijaya also, whose interest is in analysis of partial differential equations. And we have Dr. Eric, whose field is continuous dynamical systems. And this one, Dr. Denny Ivan Al-Hakim, one of our young stars, whose field is harmonic analysis. He has research projects in Kantorovic's operators in Morris spaces and other function spaces, regularity of solutions to elliptic partial differential equations, complex interpolation of Morris spaces, Grand-Lebesgue and other function spaces, fractional integral operators and fractional maximal operators in some functional spaces. He has actually about 20-something publications, although he was just graduated from Japan like 4 years ago, right? He got his doctor in 2017. And he has a lot of collaborators from Chuo University, University of Catania in Italy, Ibaraki University, People's Friendship University of Russia, Waseda University, Osaka University, Tokyo City University, and Hiroshima University. You can see here his Japanese connections quite wide. And Dr. Rizal Afghani is also our young member who got a PhD recently, just 2 years ago, before COVID-19. His field of interest is algebraic geometry. And another young member is Ifronika, who has master degree from ITB, and she's interested in harmonic analysis and functional analysis. Actually, she has a few publications, but again, I apologize, I haven't got enough time to write them all. I'm really sorry. Mr. Anasli Yahya has a master degree from ITB 4 years ago, and now he's studying at Budapest University of Technology and Economics in Hungary. He's interested in hyperbolic geometry. So I guess that's all our members. And just to give some ideas that what we are doing now, we also supervise doctoral students and master students. We have 7 doctoral students. These are what I can write. Maybe we have more. I don't remember all of them, but master students also about 7. We could have more actually. I'm sorry, Pak Wono, I didn't did the homework well during this limited time. Just now also I'm attending another meeting. Yeah. So I guess I will stop here, and I would like to accept to receive questions and also comments from you all. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Professor Hendra Gunawan, for the presentation, and once again to all of the research groups representatives for the concise presentation. We are now finally arrived in the Q&A session. For you intending to give questions, you can use the raise hand feature on the Zoom application, and you can ask directly to a certain research group's representatives by unmuting your microphone. Or as another option, you can simply write your question down in the chat box. So are there any questions? Okay, I think I would like to invite again for all the participants to express your questions, if any, because I believe there is a questions out there. Okay, I can see someone, Uti Amartiwi, raises her hand. So I think, Uti, you can start unmuting your microphone and start to ask directly. Please to mention your name as well as the questions that you're intended to who you're wanting to ask. Uti, you can start now.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Uti. I want to ask about requirement for this scholarship. It was mentioned that we should have IELTS score at least 6, if I'm not mistaken. What if our master degree was conducted in English? Should we have IELTS certificate or not? That's for one question. And the second one is if what's the requirement for the research group, especially for algebra, because actually my bachelor degree is in mathematics. My bachelor degree research about algebra, but my master is about data science, more about computer science. So so I want to know, am I eligible to join algebra research group? Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the questions. So I think it'll be better for one of the representatives here to start answer the question.
Kamal, thank you for the question, Uti. The requirement for IELTS 6.0 may be waived if you have a master degree in English, or you have done master degree with certain requirement. The DAAD officer will then tell the candidates whether or not the IELTS requirement can be waived by those certificate, about it, something like that. So from the previous year experience, some of the candidates have used their English in their masters for the application for the DAAD scholarship. That's all about it.
Okay, thank you so much, Pak Kresna. So, Mbak Uti, is there any following question?
Yang Bu Intan tadi.
Okay, so I will try to answer Mbak Uti's question. So basically, if you're still interested in algebra, you are more than welcome to join us. Especially if you have some thoughts on combining your experience in algebra and also data science, that's also very good for us in our algebra research group. So you can contact either me or Prof. Puji or Prof. Pirawati for further discussions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Uti, and also Pak Kresna and Bu Intan. Is there any questions? I think there are some questions in chat box.
Itu ada Pak Rolex yang angkat tangan, Mbak Deva.
Oh, okay.
Dan ada satu pertanyaan di chatting. Monggo silakan.
Thank you so much. Maybe I will start from the question in the chat box from Zaki Dwi Arli. From the information I've read on the website, there's possibility to take a master by research in the mathematics program. Could DAAD scholarship fund this MBR as well? So yeah, maybe the representatives will answer the question.
The MBR, Master by Research, is also master degree in mathematics. I would say yes, it is possible. You do a master degree by research in mathematics and apply for DAAD. But permit me to ask the DAAD representative in Germany to ensure that the master degree by research in mathematics are also the program that where the candidates or the applicants can also apply for DAAD. Perhaps Bu Intan could also inform this requirement. I'm not sure for now for MBR, but I will let you know soon. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Bu Intan, will you answer too?
Okay, actually, Pak Kresna already answered it. We will contact the DAAD to make sure that the MBR can also be in this scheme. We will give more information further. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Bu Intan and Pak Kresna.
Okay, and now let's move on to the next question from Rolex Theologia. So for Rolex Theologia, you may start asking the question now.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I am Rolex from the Philippines, and I would just like to ask, this is actually in relation to the question of Dom Vito Briones. Are there research opportunities for students who are currently, I for myself is a current PhD student in a university in the Philippines, and I would like to know if there are, if ITB is capable of catering student dissertation studies or doing the research during the dissertation program in your university. Is that possible? Especially, I am also currently under a scholarship in the Philippines.
Okay, thank you for the questions. So the questions from Rolex Theologia should be similar with the questions from Dom Vito Briones, I can say, related to the collaboration opportunity. So I believe that the representatives here has the answer for that.
Probably I will answer first, and Pak Kresna can add some thought later. So the answer is yes, it is possible. So it has been done before. I personally have joint supervision with some institution overseas. I think Bu Intan also has some experience in doing that. However, probably for the funding in ITB, if we talk in the context of the DAAD, it will not be covered, right? But you said yourself that you have a scholarship from the Philippines government.
Yes.
So okay, so if that's so, then probably we can find some other sources to cover your stay in Bandung, for instance, yeah, for maybe 6 months up to 1 year. But for the full scholarship, probably it will not be possible for joint supervision or sandwich program. Yeah, usually we call it sandwich program.
Yes, actually, we also call that a sandwich program here in the Philippines. So actually, like what you said, the financial assistance cannot be covered by the ITB because in the first place it is covered here in our scholarship. So I'm actually interested only if the ITB will cater students like in my case, if ever. So I guess you answered my question. Thank you
the
very
answer
much.
is yes. Yeah, currently there is a student from Deakin University in Australia. It's currently in ITB for 1 year.
Thank you very much.
So probably Pak Kresna can add something about it.
Yeah, similar answer to Bu Rino, Alex. So the answer is yes, you're welcome. But in the context of DAAD funding, I'm afraid that it is not possible, I think, because the DAAD has a strict requirement for such funding.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So I think for more information, you can contact Pak Kresna later, especially about the administration, because there are some letters that has to be signed for joint program.
Just please contact me. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. And then there is one question left in the chat box from Joshua Gate. Is the class online or face-to-face? Thank you. So yeah, will the class held online or face-to-face? I will let the representatives to answer.
Well, assuming that our 2022 semester 1 next year, I would say that 80% or 90% will be face-to-face class instead of online class. Well, we have to see the COVID behavior now. I mean, but the ITB has stated that for next semester, semester 2, 2021, the number of classes for face-to-face classes will be increased. So I would say that for the semester 1, 2022, will be highly possibility with the face-to-face. I couldn't answer more than this currently. I'm sorry to say that. Right, Bu Rino or Bu Nuning, perhaps. Bu Nuning is the head of Satgas COVID or something like that. The more information than me, Bu Nuning, perhaps.
About the latest situation, I think we should wait the decision from the rectorate. I just can say that answer, I think, Pak Kresna. Thank you.
This is Joshua, our answer. So I will let you know soon, and hopefully that face-to-face class will resume soon also. That's all, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Pak Kresna, for the answer, as well as Dr. Nuning for the answer. And I think we have still several times to cover one or two questions more. So we would like to invite participants Did you have any other questions? Feel free to ask it directly right now. Okay, I'm afraid that there is no questions left for today. So I'm about to ask for, oh, okay. We have in the chat box from Sigit Panjahayani, we have a question that I will try to, wait a minute. I'll try to say it. The question from Sigit Panjahayani, excuse me, what if we got master degree more than 6 years from now? Is it possible to apply DAAD ITB scholarship or just try? Thank you so much.
Bruno, please.
I think the requirement from DAAD is very clear. Yeah, it's very clear that they're looking for young researchers. So their definition is graduated from the previous degree at
Recently,
most 6 years.
Yeah,
6
at most
years.
6 years.
Yeah, from next January. Yeah. So in the first term, there were several applicants with the same problem, yeah, Pak Kresna, yeah?
Yes, right,
and they couldn't continue the applications, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate that the requirement is very strict. So some of very good candidates last year, Bu Intan, unfortunately cannot continue their application due to this requirement. This has more than 6 years graduated.
So this requirement is very strict, yeah. But for the English language, it's not so strict, yeah. So probably it can be like if the IELTS is not 6
points,
yeah, exactly 6, and maybe a little bit less than 6 is still can be considered, yeah. Because of course the courses. I mean, Indonesia is not an English-speaking country, so probably there is a consideration for that. But for this one, this requirement is very strict, so we cannot ask the DAAD to ban this rule for any applicants. Okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. And then maybe the last question from Sinta Setiawati. Hi, I would like to ask if GPA is important to apply for this scholarship. Thank you. Yeah, that's the question. So,
well, when you apply for ITB admission, there are requirements for such admission, and we do also written and interview tests. We will consider GPA, I mean, as one aspect of selection. So this is not the only aspect, it's not the only component for the selection, but well, I suggest you to apply. I mean, we will see. I mean, you have a minimum GPA, but very good test result and good, very good English perhaps, and if you are in the shortlisted candidate and you can show the DAAD your strong motivation and a good research proposal, why not? I mean, it is very possible, I think, Sinta. Am I right? Bulino or Bintan, perhaps you can give another comments or
Yeah, I think it's already been answered by Pak Kresna. Yeah?
Right.
So GPA is just one aspect of the
selection,
entrance selection. There are other aspects that we will consider, including your proposal if you want to do a doctorate degree.
And perhaps support from the potential supervisor. Yes, you know,
recommendation.
If you have
from
recommendation, so this is also very important. If you can like convince your potential supervisor to supervise you, then why not? I mean, there is a possibility. That's all, Sinta.
So is Rolex
Udah ya?
raising hand again, or
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just very interested on the biomathematics program of your institution. So, currently I am pursuing, or I'm trying to pursue research topics on mathematical biology, specifically the mathematical epidemiology. So, I would just like to ask if there are or supervisors available if I will try to pursue models in cancer cells, if there are any supervisors for that.
Yeah, okay.
Bu Siska.
Bu Siska.
I'll try to answer. Yeah, you can start to approach someone from the list, I think. So I think there is Bu Nuning, Pak Edi, and if it is related to that thing, you can try to approach Bu Nuning, or Pak Agus Yodi also has interest on mathematical biology, and it is not very restricted actually, that kind of study. You can approach Bu Nuning or Pak Agus Yodi. Why not Pak Edi Suwono? Because Pak Edi is going to be retired soon. Yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah, so far I can mention those names, but yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Bu Nuning can add something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bu Nuning, of course. Gimana Bu? Cancer cell. Atau probably Kamal can add something.
It's already sound out. She is already sound out from.
Okay.
Bu Nuning is not here anymore.
Yeah, okay. You can just contact Bu Nuning and then try to ask her opinion. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Pak Agus Yodi. Yeah, Pak Agus Yodi. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Rolex, also Bu Siska. I think that's all for the Q&A session because we ran out of time. Again, thank you so much for all representatives, also all of the participants. Okay, we hope that all is clear, and thank you for your questions also. And then before closing the event, I would like to invite again every participant to turn your camera on to capture today's moment. So don't forget to use the virtual background we have provided. Okay, we will wait for seconds. Please turn on your camera. Okay. There are 55 participants left. Okay, operator, are you ready to take the picture again?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please give your best smile when I said 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me see it first. Okay. One more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for the photo session. And then, ladies and gentlemen, our webinar schedule has come to an end. On behalf of all the organizing committee, we would like to deliver a big appreciation to the faculty members, as well as all the participants for making time to join us here today. We are really banking on your excitement on pursuing your further study here by participating in the DAAD scholarships.
Yeah, also, if you still have any queries uncovered by this webinar, you can contact the email addresses. For mathematics, please contact prodi-ma@math.itb.ac.id. And also for actuarial sciences, please contact prodi-ak@math.itb.ac.id. And for your convenience, those addresses have been sent in the chat box. Okay, so it has been our pleasure to host this event. And I am Fitri.
And I am Kamal.
Good afternoon and see you again.
See you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Makasih Kamal, Devi. Makasih Bu dosen.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Assalamualaikum.
Terima kasih Bu Puji.
Terima kasih banyak Bapak Ibu.
Terima kasih Bu Gantina.
Mohon maaf lahir batin.
Saya izin live ya.
Terima kasih Pak Joko.
Gantina dan Devi, Kamal.
Siap.
Ya Pak.
Ya Pak, terima kasih banyak.
Yuk.
Oke, terima kasih ya Devi Kamal.
Terima kasih juga Bu.
Sama-sama.